if all inmates around the world that are doing life were allowed to have children, but they were told that your children will not be allowed to go outside. They will be treated as prisoners and they will die here in prison. I'm 100% sure that they will still have children. I'm 100% sure that they will still have children, because that's how humans were programmed. We are all programmed to want to have children. That is why no matter what is happening around the world, people are still having children. There is nothing that would happen in the world that would prevent people from having children, or that would prevent people from wanting to have children. I was watching this other video where this lady was asking Sadhguru a question. She asked him, what would you say to a woman who doesn't want to have children? And he said, I would award her. Women who do not want to have children should be awarded. I really like that answer. Women who do not want to have children should be awarded. I'm sure she was expecting a different answer. Maybe someone she knows doesn't want to have children, and she thought, because this is an enlightened person, or a person that everyone thinks is enlightened, maybe if he can say that it's important for people to keep on having children, then maybe this person will listen. But he gave her the correct answer. People really need to think. The world is too fucked up now, and it's becoming worse. It's not like it's gonna become better. No, it's only going to become worse. Why is it becoming worse? It's because we're not even trying to solve the problems that we have today. No one is trying to solve the problems that we have today. We just pretend as if we are trying to solve the problems we have today, but we're not really doing anything. We're passive, you know. We do talk about the problems that are here today. We do talk about problems that exist today, but we are not really doing anything to solve these problems. And these are the problems that the future generation will have to face. And because they will be our descendants, they're still gonna make the same mistakes that we'll be making, and the whole thing will continue. So we're not doing people a favor by bringing them here, because it's really, really a horrible place, and it's not going to become better. And that's something that people should understand. There is no way that we're going to reach utopia. It's not possible. We're not programmed to do what is necessary to get there. You know, we are programmed to do the opposite of that, really. And there's no one that's going to come from somewhere to create utopia for us. Because even if someone was able to do that, let's just say a god came into earth and decided to change a lot of things here and make it much better for us and other animals, we will turn it into hell in the blink of an eye. It will end up where we are today. Why? Because the problem is how we were programmed. You see, it's not like we're facing the problems that we have today because the earth is bad. No, it's not because of that. It's because we are bad. It's because something is wrong with how we were programmed. We're programmed to want to compete. We're programmed to want to have power. So even if we had everything that we would want, we'd still want to have power over other people. We'll still want to be able to control other people. So there will never be true happiness. You see, because there will always be people who will be like, yo, I want to be richer than everyone. And for people to be rich, for some people to be rich, some people have to be poor by default. You see, we are too selfish to create utopia. It's not possible. So what are we doing? What is the point of all of this? Why do we feel like we should be bringing more children? What should these children be doing? What will be their purpose? What is so dope about this that we feel like we must keep on, bringing more children, more and more children, more and more children? You see, there is no answer to this question. There is absolutely no reason to be bringing more people here. There's absolutely no reason, especially considering how much suffering people are going through now. It seems to me that we often look at the world from our own subjective point of view. If I'm not suffering that much, I might just think, there isn't that much suffering. It's like everyone is solipsistic in a way. It's like we don't believe that there are people that are going through some real shit. Like there are some kids that are forced to go and fight. There are some kids that are being abused. There are some kids that are being raped. There are some kids that are being forced to do prostitution, for an example. It's like we don't believe that shit is real because we don't see it happening to us. So we look at the world as if we're the only ones that really exist. Because if we really were aware enough to really notice the things that are happening in the world, we wouldn't be bringing more children here. We'll be like, no, man, I really have to think here. Why should I be bringing children here? What is the point? Wait, are you telling me that I don't have to bring children here? Great, I'm not going to do that. Let me just chow my money. I'm just going to travel. I'm just going to do all the dopest shit that a human being should be doing now than bringing more children here. I mean, it's a lot of work. Why should I do that? There's absolutely no point. If there was a point, then yeah. If I was obligated to do that, then yeah. But I'm not obligated to do that, so why do I want to do that? It's because I was programmed to want to do that, no matter what. Meaning that it doesn't matter what is happening around the world, I'd still want to do that. You see, as long as we are still controlled by our desires, we're not going to go anywhere. In fact, the only way for us to really free ourselves is to actually let go of our desires. There's this a movie called In Hell. The main protagonist, Jean-Claude Van Damme, don't know if I pronounced that right. We like this guy, man. We grew up watching this guy. He got locked up in this crazy prison where people were forced to fight, and he was forced to fight, and he would, kill people. Like I think you would not be allowed to fight a person and not finish them. You would actually have to finish that person. Crazy. But Van Damme reached a point where it was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. Fuck this shit. There's no point. I'm not just going to fight so that the people who are running these prisons will be entertained. I'm a fucking slave doing this shit. I don't want to do it. So he stopped fighting. They tried to beat him. They tried to do whatever to him. He stopped fighting. He said, no, fuck this shit. And that's why I think that's what I think we need to do as a collective, to say, no, fuck all of this shit. There is absolutely no point. Tell me why I should be bringing more children here. Tell me why I should be doing all this stupid shit that I'm doing now. What is the point? There has to be a point. If there's no point, then I shouldn't be going through suffering for absolutely no reason, because it is actually stupid. See, this is where we need to be as a collective. The more conscious we become, the more we realize that actually this is the right step to take. We can't keep on doing dumb shit because we're programmed to do dumb shit. All right? Because we're living in Squid Games here. If you haven't watched Squid Games, please watch that series. It's the dopest thing I've ever seen, man. It's crazy. It's the dopest series I've ever seen. I'm telling you, it's that crazy. the main protagonist uh, didn't really want to participate in those games, really. Even though he wanted money, he didn't really want to participate. Looking at all the unfair shit that was happening, is like like his heart was not there. It's just that he was forced by his circumstances to you know play that game. But after winning, he still felt lonely. In fact, he felt more lonely and more alone than he did before he played that game. And that's how this life is. A lot of people are forced to chase money, thinking that that's really what's gonna fulfill them. But then in the end, when you have it all, you realize that, oh shit, it's a trap. I like this song called I'm So Lonely by Justin Bieber. I think it's called Lonely, actually, where he talks about his success and he says he's still lonely. He has everything. If you had it all with nobody to call, then you would know me, or then you will understand me. Blah 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 blah. He was talking about having it all but still feeling lonely. The things that we're forced to chase are not really going to fulfill us. You know, it just seems as if all these things are going to fulfill us. We're not programmed to feel fulfilled by anything. That's why a lot of people who are rich become assholes, because they don't know what else to do. Like, ah, shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this money? I was watching this video where 6ix9ine was showing off his money. It's one of the stupidest videos I've ever seen in my life. So he's busy bragging about his money, showing people his Lamborghinis and stuff. He opened his bonnet and he was like, count that money. I really have this a lot of money. I really have a lot of money. Look at this shit. Look at my watch. This shit cost more than your house. And I was like, I've never seen niggas like Elon Musk doing that. I've never seen Bill Gates doing that shit. What the fuck is wrong with black people? Oh, he's not even black. What is he? I don't even know what it is. It's Portuguese or something. People would think I'm being racist now, but it's crazy that he felt the need to do that. It was so stupid. So you have it all, then what? The reason why he felt like he needs to show off his money is he's not happy. Because if you're really happy, you just be busy enjoying your life, bro, than to show us how much money you got. So it's crazy. These people are not even happy, bro. It's all a lie. They have to act as if they are happy, because we'll be surprised. Like, what the fuck? Are you not happy? You've got all of this shit and you're not happy. What's going on? Would actually blame them. That's why when people who are rich take their own lives, we blame them. Like, oh, how can someone do that when they have all this money? Don't be lied to, all right? People are not happy. And it's not because they sold their souls or some stupid shit like that. It's because all this shit is not meant to fulfill you, all right? It's a fucking trap. People just have to realize where we are and wake the fuck up and do the right thing. We have to let go of all this stupid shit that we're doing every day in order to get to where we think we should be. We must actually be thinking whenever we're doing things. Like, where is this taking us as a collective? And am I doing something that is actually going to make society better? Am I contributing to what's taking us somewhere as a collective? Or am I contributing to suffering? That's very, very fucking important. If there's a way to become happy, I think that is the only fucking way. It's to actually become a hero. Even if you are perceived as a villain, like Agent Smith in the Matrix, or like Thanos, but you're actually doing the right thing. It's not even about how you are being perceived by people. People are dumb as fuck, man. You can't be trusting other people at all. Think of what is right and do what is right. All right, and stop seeking the validation from other people. People are so fucking dumb, bro. Telling you, like, I've seen some of the dumbest people in this world acting like they are the smartest people. Right? They are not. Like, there are not that many people who are smart. There are not that many people in the world that can really think for themselves. All right, it's very rare to find a person that actually think. People just want to hear what other people are saying, and then they regurgitate that shit. They don't think for themselves. It seems like the ability to think for oneself is actually the rarest ability. It's like having the ability to create something technological. It's fucking rare. People don't have that ability, bro. Don't be lied to. People are dumb as they come. All right, they think because they are regurgitating all the shit that they were taught at school, all this kind of shit, they're smart, bro. People are fucking dumb. So you have to, if you really really have the ability to think and decide to do the things that are right, that are going to take society somewhere, things that are going to free other people, and things that are going to free you. It's very important for you to become free from all this bullshit. It's very very important. Because we've been lied to. And I'm realizing that everything that we see around us has been designed to keep us stupid. Period. All the shit that we see on the news, shit that we see in music videos, music that we're supposed to be listening to, all this shit, the movies, and dude, we're fucked. So thinking is the only way that we're going to really get somewhere as a collective. If we lack that ability, then we're fucked, all of us. You see? Thank you.